Hello, Da Vinci. Welcome back. So we're now on our 8th of the first 2021 maths lesson. This is our arithmetic. So you've got your challenge 1, your challenge 2. What I'd like you to do is get yourself a pencil and your paper, and I'd like you to go through this now. So I want you to pause the video, give yourself a few minutes to go through this, and then we'll come back and we'll go through the answers together. Okay, so let's go through these answers together. So your challenge 1 side, you've got biggest number 5, and then you're going to be adding 2 more on your fingers. 5, 6, 7. Spot on. 7 is the answer to that one. Give yourself a tick. 10, add nothing. So we've got 10. Somebody's given us no more. I've still got my 10. So I'm still going to have the answer of 10. Spot on. I've got 6. I'm going to give 6 away to you. How many do I have left? Well, I've got nothing left. I've got no things in my hand. So I've got nothing left. So 0 is the right answer. Something add something is 11. Now, this can be a couple of different versions. You could have 10 add 1 is 11. You could have 9 add 2 is 11. You could have 8 add, what do you think 8 add something is 11? Your 8 add something, it's going to follow this pattern of 10, 9, 8, 1, 2. It's going to be 3, 8 add 3. Let's see whether you can spot the next pattern. If this is going 10, 9, 8 on this side, the next number is going to be going down 1 each time. It's going to be 7. And then add, and then what's the other side? It's going 1, 2, 3. So the next one's going to be 4. Spot on. And you can see as one side goes down, the other side goes up. Well done. Give yourself some ticks for that. Challenge 2, we've got 16p add 11p. So straight away, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my tens and ones column. So I'm going to put in small plus here. And I'm going to put 16. 16. There we go. Add 11. Put my 11 there. I've already made it so much easier for myself because I've broken it into my tens and ones. So 6 add 1 is 7. 1 add 1 is 2. So your answer is going to be 27. 27 pence. 27 pence. So you're going to do a small p next to it. All right, let me just try and not make my writing look as scruffy. It's a bit difficult when I've got just my pen and on my mouse board. It's a bit tricky. So let me just rub this out. Let me move this up a little bit. So the next question, 18 add 23. So I'm going to put 2 numbers in this box on this left hand side in my column. What are the 2 numbers I'm going to put in? On the top number, doesn't matter which one I choose. I could put the top number as being 23. I could put the top number as being 18. And the reason that I can choose which number it is because when you're doing addition, it's commutative. Now, that's that fancy word that we talked about in class. Commutative is the word that means you can swap the numbers around and you get the same answer at the end. So let's now put in my 18, 1, and then an 8, add 23, 2 tens, 3 ones. Spot on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 8 add 3. Now, straight away, my 8 add 3 is going to be over the amount of 10. So I can't just put because the answer is 11. So I can't just put 11 in here. That would be wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 11 here. I'm going to partition 11. I'm going to partition it into, it's made up of 10 and 1. So my ones is going to go on this side. So I'm going to put my ones there. I'm then going to add another 10. This 10 is going to change from my 1 side. It's going to change over to the 10 side. But as it changes from a 10 ones, it changes into 1 10 and we get rid of that 0. So I'm going to add 1 to this 1. So I'm going to make that, instead of it being a 1, I'm going to make it a 2. Now I can do my rest of my sum. 2 add 2, well, that's going to be 4. So my answer is going to be 41 for that next question. 41, have I finished? Not quite, because it's 41, and then what we're working with money, and it's in pence. 41p. Spot on. Right, let's get ready for the next question. Let me just rub out my board here. There we go. Let's use the big rubber. There we go. Nice and easy. So give yourself some ticks or fix it if you didn't quite get that right. Then let's go to 34 take away 2. So 34 take away 2 is obviously means we're going to have to change that plus to a takeaway now. So put a tiny little takeaway there. 34. Now this does make a difference if you put the big number on top. If you put the small number on top, you cannot do it for the level that we're working at. So we're going to make sure that the big number always goes first. So 34 take away 12. So put in my 110, 2 ones. 4 take away 2 is going to be 2. 3 take away 1 is going to be 2. Your answer is going to be 22. 22 what? Pence. Spot on. 22 pence. Well done. Remember, whenever we see this P and this P, it means that our answer must also be pence. Okay, so we're just going to finish off with the extension here. You've got something add something is 56, and just like our challenge one, your something add something can be a lot of different numbers. It could be 24. And what would you need to get from 24 to 56? Well, you're going to need 3 more 10s to get to the 50, and you're going to need 2 more ones, so you're going to need 32. That would get you to 56. And again, there's lots of different examples. We could even have 20, and then you'd need to add 36 to that. You could have a little bit of an easier one, but there's something that we've missed off here, and I really hope that you've spotted it. I've just put my numbers in. However, if you look very carefully, you can see, what does our number end in? It ends in P, which means it ends in pence, which must mean that every single number that's in our number sentence must also have a P in it. Otherwise, you are not going to get the marks, because you must say you're adding 2 pence numbers together. So if you've not done that in yours, you must go and change that now and fix it for me. Rightio, let's move on to the next one. So here we go. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at making amounts of money using different combinations of coins. And a combination just means that you could do it one way or you can do it another way, but you're going to end up using the same, getting the same answer. So, one of our learners is, can I select a variation of coins to make a total amount? So let's have a look at here. We've got Tim the Turtle, I think his name was. He says, I'd like 27p, please. Right, well, each one of these boxes here is for me to put in a different variation, a different type of making up 27p. So let's have a think. How could I make up 27p? Well, the easiest way is 27. Now, I know that there's a 20 pence piece. So that's going to be my first number, 20. So I've done the 20 part. I now need to do 7. Now, there's no 7 pence piece. So how could I make 7? So I'm going to use my number bonds. I'm going to think, what makes 7? I know that 5 and 2 make 7. So 5 and 2 together make 7. That's a 20 pence piece. 27p. Perfect. We've got that first one. That was very, very quick. The next one, I'm going to then have a look at see whether I can make it again, 27, without using the same coins here. So I can use some of the same coins, so I'm going to make it a little bit different. So again, I might use the 20 pence piece, but instead of using a 5 and 2 to make 7, I might use 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh no! It's 27. That says 28. I've done too many. Let me take away 1, 2. What do I need instead of that last 2? 2, 4, 6. I need one more. One more is going to be 2, 4, 6, 7. So this amount here makes 7. This amount is 20. So together it's 27. Now I've got another chance to make a new version of it. So I've used 20 twice now. I'm going to see whether there's another way that I could make 20 without using a 20 pence piece. So I could do 20's made up 2 10s. I could do 10, 20. And then I could use a 5. That'd be 25. And then I need 2 more. So I could use 2 1s, or I could use a 2 pence. I'm going to use 2 1s, I think. 2 1s. There we go. So I've got 10, 20, and then this is 5, 6, 7, 27, 27p. I think Tom would be happy with that. So let's have a look. What the last one could be. Well, I'm going to go, be a bit cheeky actually. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, 30 is too much. Let me go back. Let me put that one back. Put that one back. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm at 25. And I need 25, 26, 27. I need 2 more. 2 more. So I could do a 2 pence. I'm going to do 2 pence, I think. So there we go. I've got 25 and 2. So together that makes 27. Now this bottom box here is, I've made it very challenging for myself because I've used quite a lot of coins. These top 2 I've made a little bit simpler for me. I've made it a little bit easier because I've just used the 20 pence piece, making up the big value. But it's good to challenge myself. It's really handy that I'm having a look at how I can make 27 in lots of different ways because these are all different. Let's do another one. I'd like 49p. Well, it's unfortunate because 49, is it more than or less than 50? It's less than 50, which means I can't put a 50 pence piece there. I'm not allowed because that is too much. So what I'd like you to do, pause the video, maybe have a quick go at seeing how you could make 49p. Have a go, and then we'll come back and work together. You can only have a short go. It's okay because we're going to go through more examples. So 49 pence. Well, I know 40 is 20, 40. So if I count in my 2s or my 20s, I know that 40 is in that times table. So I'm going to put 20, 40. So I've got 40p there. Now I just need 9 more. So I can't use a 10 because that's more than 9. And I don't want to have too much money. I want the exact amount. So I'm going to say, how can I make up 9? Well, 9 could be made up of 5 pence and 4, 5 and a 4, but I haven't got a 4 pence. So how could I make up the next 4? I could use 2 2s. Could use 2 2s. There we go. So I've got here 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 49. Spot on. The next one. Well, if I know that I can use my 20s again, I could do another 2 20s. And I could do, instead of a 5, I could do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, that's too much. Sorry, I've made a mistake. Let me make sure I get this right. So I need to get 9. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 1 more. 1 penny more. There we go. Let's check. So this total here makes 9. This total here makes 40. 49. Perfect. Got it right. Let's have a look at the next one then. Let's go with, how could I make 40 differently? I could count in my 10s, you're right. I'll go 10, 20, 30, 40. Now I can't do another one because that's going to bring me to 50 and that's more than 49. So how could I do the 9? Well, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's going to keep taking me a while. So I could do 4 ones, and I need 5 more. I could use a 5 pence, and that's going to bring me to 9. So there's my 49. I'm then going to do it again. I'm going to use my 10p's again, and I'm going to do 2 10p's. That's 20. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to use a 20p. So that's going to be 20, 30, 40, and then I'm going to use a 5, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. There's my 49 in 4 different ways. How exciting. Let's go on to the next one. Oh my goodness me. I'd like £2.53, please. Oh, that's a lot of money, that. So let's have a look. £2. Well, that's an easy one because I've got a £2 coin. So I'm going to start off with that one. £2.53. 53, 50. I've got a 50 pence piece. I can use that. 50, £2.50, and then I need 3, but I haven't got a 3 pence piece. So how can I make 3 up? I could use 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. There we go. £2.53. Spot on, easy. Let's do it again. £2. How could I make 50? I could use 5 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So there's my 5 tens. Now I need 3 pence, but I've done 3 ones. I want to choose something different. I could do a 2 pence, and now I just need 1 left. So 1 pence, £2.50. 1, 2, 3. £2.53. That's another way of doing it. I'm gonna be even cheekier now. I'm gonna go, instead of using a £2 coin, I'm gonna use £1, and I need another pound. So that's my 2 £1 make £2. I'm gonna do a 20 pence piece. That's gonna be 20, and I need to get to 50. 20, 40. Can't do another 20, so I need a 10. 20, 40, 50. So I've got 50 there, and then I just need 3 more pence. So I'm going to use my 3 ones again. 1, 2, 3. It's okay that I'm using the same 3 ones like I did on my first example, because I've made up the £2.50 differently. So it's different altogether. The last one, I think I'm going to be really cheeky. Instead of doing a £2 coin or a £1 coin, I'm going to do 1 50p, 2 50p's. Now, 2 50p's is £1. Remember, £1 is made up of 100 pennies, and 50 add 50 is 100. So that's £1 there. How many pounds did I need to give this young lady? She said I'd like £2.53. So I might give her another pound. So another pound made up of 50p's is going to be another 2 50s. So altogether here, I've got £2 because I've made it up using 50p's. Now what I could do is I need to make the 53. Now I could use another 50p for the 50. So this is £2, 50, and then I need my 3 pence. I'm going to use a 2 and 2 1 and 1 1. Sorry, £2.53. Excellent. My goodness, how many coins have we got going on here? Lots of different ways for the same number. Now we've got another challenging one, £3.77. So let's have another look. £3, that could be made up of a £2 and a £1. So I'm going to put £2 in there and my £1 in there. That's £3. Now 77. Oof, that's a tough one, that. Now I know that 70 is 50. Let's go through my numbers. So £2, that's more than 70. I can't use that one. A pound, that's more than 70. I can't use that one. 20p, that's less than 70. So I could use a 20. 10's less than, so I can use that one. 5 is less than, I can use that one. 2 is less than 70, so I could use that one. 1's less than 70, I could use that one. 50 pence is less than 70, and it's the biggest one that I can use actually. So I'm going to use the 50 pence. So 50 pence, that's going to get me to my number quicker. I've got £2, £3, 50, £3.50. Now I'm at 50, so I can, if I add on 20, that's going to get me to 70. So that's under 77. So I can do that. So that's £3.70, and then I need 7 more. So how could I make 7? I remember doing a 7 earlier. I think I did a 5 and a 2. So let's check. 5 add 2 is 7. 50 add 20 is 70. So that's my 77. And then £2 add £1 is 3. £3.77. Spot on. Right. Let's try again. Now I'm going to do exactly the same, but I'm going to be a bit cheeky. I'm going to, instead of using that £2, I'm going to use 3 £1. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my same one and use exactly the same numbers, because actually they're the same. I've just changed one thing and it still gives me the same answer. Easy. I'm then going to try a £2. And how did I make £1 using 50p's? How many 50p's did I need for £1? 2. Yeah, I needed 2 50p's for £1. So there's my £2, £2.50, £3. There we go. So that's £3. Now I need 77. So I'm going to count in my 20s. 20, 40, 60, 8. Oh, 80. That's too high. Can't do that one. So I must need a next one down. Can I do 10? 60, 70. I can do 10, 70. So this is £3.70. So I need 7 more. I'm going to do it in 2s. So £3.72, £3.74, £3.76. Can't do £3.78. Can't do another 2 because that's too high. So I'm going to need to do another 1. There we go. £3.77. Spot on. Right, let's do the next one. Oh, how could we do this? We've done quite a lot of different ones here. What if I did 20p's for £1? How many 20s are in £1? So, if 100 pennies is £1, how many 20s or how many 2s do I need to get to 10 or 100? Remember, let's make it a related fact. If 100 is 10, let's imagine that 100 is made smaller to be 10, and my 20 is made smaller to be 2. How many 2s do I need to get to 10? I can count on my fingers using my 2 times table. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need 5 2s to get to 10, which means I need 5 20s to get to 100. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 20s to get to 100. I'm then going to use my £2 coin, because this is together £1, 100 pennies, and this down here is my £2, so that's £3 altogether. Then I'm just going to make it nice and simple for me, because that was quite complicated. I'm going to use a 50p, I'm going to use a 20p, and that's going to get me to my 70, and then I'm going to use my 5 pence to get me to £3.75. I need 2 more. £3.77. Wowie, that was a lot of work. Oh my goodness. Right, let's start moving on then. Let's give it a go. Oh, Tom the Turtle, I think we're ready for a go. I don't think we can do any more examples. Right, here we go. So talk to your teddy. Which money would you select to buy this lovely toy shop? So there's lovely toy shops here, and this girl's selling it me. She says it's £32.64. So using these coins and notes here, I want you to pause the video and have a go at what notes and coins you would do to buy this toy shop. Have a go. So I'd like you to pause the video and have a go now. Okay, so there's lots of different examples that you could do for this. This is one example, but we could go for a few afterwards. 32. Now, how do we make 30? Because I'm going to make the 30 part first, because that's the biggest number. Now, 30 could be made up of a 20. Oh my goodness, my fault. It could be made up of a, let me write it down, a £20. What else could it be made up of? 32, £20. Add, what am I going to add to it to get to 30? £20, add £10. Yeah, I could do 20, add 10. That's going to get me to 30, okay? So if I now just drag my numbers down here, I'm going to create a number sentence. So I've got £20, add £10. Now, there's one thing that I noticed from our work the other day. Some of us were really squishing these numbers up together next to the plus sign. I want us to use a little bit of space so that I can definitely see what number is what when we're doing our addition number sentences. So £20, add £10. What else do I need? I need 32. So I need to get that £2. So £20, add £10, add. What's the next coin that I could use? Because I can't use a note, that's too many. I could use a £2 coin. There we go. So let's spread these out. They're £2. Now, this is getting a long number sentence now. I need to make it 64 pence. So what coin am I going to need? Well, the biggest coin that I can use is going to be the 50 pence piece, because that's going to get me closest to 60. Now, remember, we don't need to write the pound sign in front of 50 because it is less than a pound. But I do need to write something else after it. I need to put a p for pence. So 32. So I've got my 32 here. Add 50 pence. Add, what's the next one that I need to add? I've got 50. I need to get to 64. So I need to add another 10. So I'm going to add another 10 pence. And then I'm going to have to start a new line because I've run out of space. I need to get 4 more pence. 4 more pence. So how could I make 4 pence? Well, the only ones that I've got left to use are these brown coins here, these copper coins, which are going to be 2 pence. Oh, not that very good. There we go. 2 pence. Add, and then another 2 pence. And that is going to equal my answer of £32. Oof, long sentence to write. £32 and when we write it, we must write out the word and when we're dealing with money and we've got pounds and pence. So £32 and 64 pence. Well done, everyone. I know that was a really tricky one, but well done for going through it together with me. That's fantastic. So let's move on then. So this is your challenge 1. So what I would like you to do is you're doing challenge 1, pause the video here and you can see all the items here. Now imagine you've come into a toy shop and you've seen all of these things here and they all look amazing. But each one of them costs some money. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of the items and you're going to find 2 ways to pay for it. Now, before you start and pause the video, I want to show you what I'm looking for, okay? So if I chose these flowers here, you can see next to the flowers, it's got a price tag. It says 22 pence. Now, I want you to just do 2 examples of making 22 pence. So one way that you could make 22 pence is you might get a 20 pence and you might get a 2 pence. But you don't have these coins available, do you? You're not working on something like I'm working on. So what I'm expecting you to do is if I chose 20 pence and 2 pence to make 22, I'm expecting you to draw a 20 piece. So I know it's a bit of a funny shape to draw. Well, I'm going to do my best, especially not using a ruler. A ruler would be much handier. 20. And then I make sure I get my P in there, make sure it's big enough so it's not squashed so I can't see it. So there's my 20p. And then the easy one to draw is the big circle. Oh, there we go, which is going to be my 2p. So there, straight away, I've made 22p. And that's much easier for me to see because I can see that I've written the amount inside. Now let's think of another way we could make 22p. instead of using a 20 pence, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change it to 2 tens. Now I could do, there's 1 10p. There we go. And then, because I'm going to cheat, I'm going to drag it and copy it. There we go. So I've got 10p and another 10p, and I could make it by using a 2p, or I could make it by drawing a 1p, and then I'm just going to cheat it. I'm going to copy it, and then I've got another 1p. So this is 2 ways of making 22p, but I've used different coins to make it. So that's what I'm expecting you to do, okay? So I'm going to pause the screen. I want you to pause the screen here if you're doing challenge 1. Choose one of these items. You choose any one, and I'd like you to find 2 ways to pay for it. If you really want to challenge yourself, there's some more challenges on the next page. So here's challenge 2. So select 2 items that you would like to buy, and you can find 2 ways to pay for it. And then here is challenge 3. I would like you to select 2 items to buy, but I want you to show me 4 ways of paying for it. So like before, where I showed you there was this many ways of paying for just one price, I showed you 4 different ways. That's what I'm expecting from challenge 3, okay? So if you're on challenge 3, I want you to pause the video here, pick 2 of the items, and find 4 ways to pay for it. If you're on any of the challenges and you want to keep pushing yourself and do a couple more, that's absolutely perfect. You could do a few more that you could choose and find 2 ways or more of making it. Thank you very much for coming to this maths lesson. I know it's been a bit longer, so thank you for staying with me and trying hard. I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson today. See you later. Goodbye, Da Vinci.